Welcome to this series where we are taking a look at Reforged Eden 2 beta for Empyrion Galactic Survival. In the last part, we were exploring this planet here, and we were checking out caves and we didn't find any diamonds. And that's probably a good segue, as usual, into saying a big thank you for your comments and feedback. You guys give me a lot to think about. And somebody suggested that I go back to looking for Talon quarries as the best source of diamonds, and we may go back that way, but at the end of the last part I started the abandoned bunker, and I said at that time I would finish it off camera, which I have done. It was a bit of a slog, and this is the reason why there's been a little bit of a break between videos here. Well, this reason, and also the fact that the holidays are coming up, and this weekend was a little bit chaotic. And I have to admit, it took me a very long time to loot down this base, but it was worth it in the long run. If I come here, if we find the Fists of Lara, now if I show you here, in the fact that we can see it here, I got 19,000 Xeno material from mining that base down, well, looting it down. And you can see I've actually picked up quite a lot of stuff. I did complete the titanium ingots simply by harvesting down the hardened steel blocks. I see we've still got some work with the platinum ingots. We've got work that needs to be done for Estrum and Zircosium, but I think we can fix that. The aluminium powder has also proven a bit of a challenge. I underestimated how my aluminium powder resources. And one tip I will say about harvesting Xeno material: don't salvage the blocks. Actually pick the blocks up themselves, because you seem to get more from the antimatter when you pick a block up and put it into the workshop than if you actually salvage it and get the Xeno symbol. So that's one tip I would say. Now the other thing somebody kind of posted a comment about was the fact that I am still using the old assault rifle, which is this one here, the VS93 assault rifle. And I agree with the comment that the base model assault rifle is rubbish, but what I've actually done with this one is, if I come in here and show you, and if I find the assault rifle and then we look at this here, what you see here is I've got quite a powerful loadout now with the assault rifle, and I think this is the best combination that I've found, which means that because I've got a medium ultralight barrel, I've got plus 10% accuracy, I've got a folding stock which gives me another plus 10% accuracy, and then minus 5% recoil and minus 10% reload, and then I've got a heavy rifle receiver which gives me minus 10% recoil again. So that means I've got plus 20% accuracy overall, minus 15% recoil, and also minus 10% reload speed. And while that hasn't made this into what you'd call I'll just quit out of that. So while this hasn't made this into a really good top class weapon for, as I found when I got down to the lower levels of the abandoned bunker here, but what I have found is that with those upgrades, it's a good general purpose weapon for clearing out like the horrors and spiders and general bug uglies. And that's the reason why I'm tending to use it. Because the other thing also is that the ammunition's cheap. Because if you come into, well, we go into here and go to materials, because of course what it does do is it fires this ammunition here, which is the 5.56 millimeter rounds, which is just steel plates, copper ingots, and nitrocellulose. So it's down at the cheaper end of the ammunition level. So while the other weapons are more suitable for more intense combat, I must admit I am finding this upgraded assault rifle as a kind of a good general purpose weapon now. I mean, if I didn't have those upgrades, yeah, I would agree. I would probably move up to something a bit more powerful. And just to give a bit more of a profile, I mean, if I show you my sniper rifle upgrade, this is for the MB15B sniper rifle. You can see I've only got 2 upgrades in here, because what happens is that well, I'll just show you if I go back to, I think I've set something up. Here we go here. It says modify the pistol. And what happens is that when you've got the necessary thing in your personal inventory, what you get is an option here to add what you've got to the weapon itself. And what this does is it applies to the version of the weapon, not the individual weapon itself. So once you've got these in here, if you replace it with like for like, you still get the benefits, which is quite nice. But you can see here, because I haven't really upgraded, and to upgrade it, I'll just upgrade it anyway. No, I've already got an ultralight barrel in here. We've already done the receiver. I don't have a grip. And what you can do is, it says here, restore all original parts. If you do that, you lose all the upgrades. And then, and if I show you here, where you've got the different weapon types. And what I could do here is put an overclocked frame into this laser SMG, but of course, not all of them are beneficial. So we get plus 10% damage, but we also get minus 10% reload speed. So that's something else that you do need to consider. I'm not sure what this one is. Yeah, this one's got a sharpshooter's grip in it. And just to give you an overview of this modify ammunition, I've only got the incendiary bullets, rockets. I'm not sure if you can upgrade other types of ammunition. It says ammunition customized is limited to rockets and plasma cells and is applied to all hand weapons that use this ammunition. So you can only do it to plasma cells. Now, how do you get those upgrades? Well, these upgrades come in like this. This is ones that have been showing up here as options. And what you do is you've got to set guess, as I said, you need to have them in your personal inventory here. And then just to give you an example of some of the ones that I've already got, I kind of picked up here. Mining contracts available. You can see here I've got one that's compatible. Now and you've got a phonon maser converter, an experimental attachment of a plasma cell magazines that raises the number of supersonic oscillations to form a quantum heavy heat ray on detonation. Converts the plasma cell's entire explosive damage into pure thermal impact. Kind of not sure what that actually is, to be honest. Jet nozzle. You can also get it. It will also apply to flamethrowers and all sorts of other stuff. I'm just curious about this. Compatible with plasma cannon. I think I've actually got. Let me just have a look at this. Actually, if I put that in there, let me just see. Red items. Where is it? If we put that there, will that actually upgrade the plasma? This is minus 100% blast damage. So it would give us 300% impact damage, but it would actually take away our blast damage. I must admit, I do like the blast damage on the cannon, so no, I don't. I think I'll pass on that. I don't. No, we got no modifications. So anyway, hopefully that was useful, and it's something that it took me a long time actually to get into, and to be honest, I feel that I'm barely scraping the surface there with respect to the what's going on in the available options, because of course you've got to find the options. Although I have seen them for sale in the traders selling them as well, so you might be able to trade them away because they are fairly valuable, I think, from a trading perspective. Anyway, what we're going to be doing in this part is getting back up into space, and then I want to move on with the mission. Let me just put the thrusters on, because I don't want to hang around on this planet. You can see we got here, and what I've done is selected the next exploration mission, which is, I think that's a M1IA class system. So we're going to see if we can find one of those. So we're going to get up into space. The ship's a little bit heavy because I probably took a lot more resources from that bunker than I should have done. But I think it's okay. It's climbing well. That should be the way home. Got a pack mule space wreck. Yeah, I think we're just going to go this way. We're going to head back to the Matara. And we're just line up. Right, looks like I'm 11 kilometers away. So, as usual, I will see once I get to the Merc MX-5. So here we are. We're just arriving back at the Makara. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the band back together again and also do a little bit of routine work with the farms and the other things on the extension. And I'll see you once I've got everything back together. Okay, welcome back. All the ships are reassembled, and what I've done is I've gone around and picked up all my crops and my pentaxid crystals to add to my overall total. One thing I did forget to mention about stripping down the bunker is the fact that I've got a couple of disabled Imperial turrets, which what I'm going to do is go in here, and what I'm going to do is recycle these. I did try to recycle some legacy blocks, but they didn't seem to work. But they do have a price if I can find someone who wants to buy them. But if I go up to here, if I look at I think it's connected to the harvest controller. No, it's not the harvest controller. If we go to recycle, oops, no. Oh, this has already been done. Anyway, so if I go back to, this is recycle. Right, it's putting this stuff out in the harvest controller. And what you will see is that we will actually get large upgrade kits from this as well. So these are certainly worth picking up. We also get a bit of radiation shielding, which we can add to our overall total. Now, somebody did also post a comment about upgrade kits, and I think the general principle with upgrade kits is that you, if you see them and you can afford to buy them, get them from traders, because you seem to need a lot of them. Anyway, what we're going to do now is, I don't know what I'm maneuvering the ship for, but I'm going to go to the Galaxy. What was it? Can't remember what it is now. So what we're going to do now is see if we can find one of these, wherever it is. I think I'll do a search for these. It's a M1 I lowercase l. Wow. These are a long, that says 119 light years away. That's the closest. Show a map. We are a long way away from in the demon. Wow. So it looks like we've got to go towards the Demon Nebula. So it's almost like we've got to go into space, and we're right over there. So it's almost like we've got to come. Is there anything else here? Let's have a look. Those. Let's see if we can find another one. M1 IA. Okay. Let's go try this one then. It looks like they are all in the Demon Nebula, which means we've got to go that way. Right. I think what I'm going to try and do then is we probably won't go there in this part, but I think what I'll do is see if I can find a K or an F. Maybe we can... Where am I? We're right out there. How far away is that? That's 38. We can probably go further than that. Maybe we'll go to this one. What I'm looking for is a planet, because I need to restock wood. And if we can find a planet that may have some talent on it, we can go looking for diamonds. That could be the better option. So we're going to go that way and see what we can find. And 67 light years. And oops. So here we are. Let's see what we got in this system. Oh, we got a few potential candidates. I got poor quality there. Barren planet. Well, we've got a couple of poor quality there. We've got an Eden space that we can check out. In fact, we've got 2 Eden spaces here that we could check out. We've got a Polaris trade hub. Actually, we've got 3 Eden spaces so we can check out. I think this might be a good place to spend the holidays. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is spend a... What have we got there? Got a lava planet, a barren moon, crusted lava, rocky desert, sandy moon lava, ice planet. What we got here? We've got a lot of lava planets. We've got a white desert. I don't think we're going to have much chance of finding some crusted lava. I think we might have an opportunity here to complete that mission. I think we'll do that. So we're just going to level off the ship. Turn the thrusters off again. Go into power save mode. And of course, what I'm going to have to do is put the band back together again. So I'll see once I've got them thing. I think what we will do is see if we can finish off the mining contract. Okay, welcome back. I think the next thing I'm going to do is, what I remember is get the mining contract back. I think we'll just go for the main bridge for the moment. Go down one more. Jump into here. We've got thrusters, we've got power. And where are we going to go? The galaxy map. I think we will start with the poor quality asteroids. There's probably more chance of finding some copper. I think it's copper or wherever we got to go. So lock target. Yeah, all we need is a little bit of copper, and then that mission will be finished. And then we can find out. Oh, great. Oh, there's the... So we're going to have to plunge into the heart of the sun. So we're just going to... So here we are. Again, we're just going to fly through and see what we can find. Okay, welcome back. I found a silicon asteroid and a zirconium asteroid. I'm going to go for the zirconium asteroid because I do need the extra zirconium for working on the Fists of Lyra. So we're going to head for the zirconium asteroid first and then see what we get from that. So here we are. We're just coming up on the zirconium asteroid. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to change to the mining bridge. So go all the way up to the top. Come out the wrong side as usual. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get up here and mine out the zirconium. As I say, I do need it for the Fists of Lyra. Okay, welcome back. I think I've got all the zirconium on this asteroid. Yep, looks like it. And just to show you, Hydra Harvest Controller, we got 3,000 and 422. So if I push that into materials, put that back in as well. Got radiation shielding. Got palladium. We're probably going to need to set a base up to refine this palladium ore as well. Advanced electronics, computers. Just dump this in. Energy regulators. Put that in there. Advanced capacitors. We can balance that there. And of course, because we took those, and of course because we just deconstructed that, we got that. Now gives me 3 large upgrade kits. The other thing I've also been doing is manufacturing some large optronics bridges as well for the Fist of Lyra. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to carry on searching for where we got to go for asteroids fields. It looks like the asteroid fields that we're after are in this direction. And I'll be back once I found anything else of interest. Okay, welcome back. I've checked all 3 locations and all I found is silicon. So I don't think we're going to find a copper in this system. So I think what we're going to do now is just move on to somewhere else. Seeing we're out here, I think what we got over here, let's see what we've got in the way of planets. We've got a sandy barren moon, a methane moon, a moon lava, a cold moon covered a thick layer of sulfur, deep pools of liquid methane. Interesting. I think what would I'm curious about this methane moon. So I think we will lava, ice moon, the colourful streaks on the surface. Remember the moon back in the Sol system. We've got a sandy barren moon. I'm curious about this methane moon. It looks like we can't. I think we're going to go there first and then we'll go to Eden. So we're going to check out a methane moon. So we're going to go that way and see what we can do. Get up to speed and away we go. It's also possible we might find a copper asteroid in this system. Okay, we got a few kind of possibly unwelcome. A graphite coated pentaxid. Which moon are we heading for? Well, we've got a moon right in front of us, so we'll go. Let me just check which one we are aiming for. It's moon 3. This just says moon 1. Well, we're put down on it and just see what we've got here. Although we've got to be careful. Oops. Though we've got to be careful because let me just check. Moon 3, Moon 1. Yeah, the gravity's good. Because the last thing I want to do is put down on a high gravity planet, because I don't think we'd be able to get off. So we'll have a quick sweep over this one and then see where we can get to from that. Right, just put on the inertia brakes. So here we are, we're just breaking through the atmosphere. Some aluminium over there. I need some aluminium for the Fists of Lara. So we got 4 aluminium. We got copper, but the copper won't count with respect to there. We got a Polaris Research Center. I think what we'll do is I'm just going to go and pick up that aluminium while we're here. Got a colonist pump station. What on earth is a colonist pump station? We found a tungsten deposit. I'm very curious about what a colonist pump station is. Let's drop here. Turn the thrusters off. We'll clear the tag as well. We're at it. Right, so what I'm going to do is jump out very quickly. And oops. And we're going and grab that aluminium using the auger. And what we'll do is we'll just use the we'll use the Hydra for Overwatch. And what I'm going to do is just jump down here. Open up the base here. And I'll be back once I've actually mined out all the aluminium. Okay, welcome back. I've got the aluminium. So we're just going to get back into here. Land. Turn off all the power. And just to show you. Oh, what's in the auger? Let's pick up the auger, harvest, shove that there. Probably don't need the stone. More stone we need. And I should be able to... Oh, looks like the icons have changed again. They've got titanium ingots now. So yeah. So the ingots look quite cool actually. They got a bit of depth to them. Can we refine? I can never remark. I don't want aluminium foil. What I want is aluminium powder. So what I'm going to do is, yeah, we'll just feed it backwards and forwards. So I'm just going to tell it to knock out all of that. And then we'll go and check out that colonist pumping station. So I'm very curious to find out what that actually is. It should be fairly close by. There it is. It's only 1 kilometer away. I'm here. Down. Turn the thrusters off. We can probably just jump out the side door here. Oh, we might need to climb up. Oh, there's a entrance over here. Here's a guy. He's only got a medium gun. He's not a big gun guy. But just go and take a quick look in here. See what we can try, if there's any trade operations. There's a guy here. Looks like he's a trader. He will buy motors and water extractors. I'm not sure how well off I'm for motors. Have a look in the materials. Yeah, we got about 2,000 motors. So if I doubt if he's going to buy 2,000 motors, but it buys 687. That's not a bad thing. I don't think we need okay. I think we're okay for water and stuff. That's a pretty good transaction, actually. Anybody else here? Was that it? I like that poster. Oh, let's see if there's anything this way. Hey, man with a big gun. Let's have a look round. You fell down the hole. So tempted. I think the problem is that if you go completely rogue in this game, without having to find someone to trade with, it gets pretty difficult to actually do anything with some of the more rare items. But I suppose someday it might be worth investigating that dynamic. Okay, so I think that is about it. We're just going to jump out here. Float down to the planet. Oh, never noticed that before. So that's almost indicating that we've got another turret position there. I wouldn't mind putting some, what's that for? Yeah, turret position, remove that. That'd be quite a nice place to put a turret, actually. I'm not sure what type of turret I'd want to put there, but because it not can only fire forward, back, we can fire up and down. Side-mounted turrets can be quite useful sometimes. Maybe that's something to look into. We can get a turret into there. Thrusters on. I'm also aware that I'm running out of time, although it's going to be very difficult to gauge considering the amount of time I've spent flying around kind of doing nothing. I think we've got oncology there. Laris Gold Standard Warehouse. Oh, we've definitely got to go and take a look at that. That's definitely on our to-do list. Wow, look at that moon. That's pretty impressive as well. I must admit, the graphics in this game have come on such a great amount. I mean, I can remember when the game first went into early access. I can't remember. It was one of the very early alpha versions. And well, I wouldn't say the graphics were bad, but they were kind of fairly crude, probably with the polite way of saying it. And now when you look at it, yeah, you guys have got not much chance at all about. So we can get into. Right, this is going to be a little bit more of a tougher proposition to land, but I think we can just squish in here. We may have to kind of walk a bit. I think we'll just prop the ship here. What I will do is take some of my money out of cold storage just in case. But we will go and check out this. Really, I should. Where are you? There you are. Gold Standard Warehouse. Okay. Access denied. Oh, come on, Gabe. Gold Standard Warehouse. the gold standards warehouse and workshop. We don't typically do sales except for bulk to furnish art shows and high class venues. Normally we go through one of the gold standard showrooms. Unfortunately, everyone's quit, so we can't open up. The conditions of the workshop become intolerable. Most of the staff eventually quit. They took food from the fridges. The fridges are meant to supply all 100 coffee. I wonder if we'd get gold from it though. Let's just see. Oh. Where's the ship? What was it? 100 coffee, 100 cookies, and 100 sandwiches. I'm not sure I could make that. Let me just see. Cookies natural sweetener. How much natural sweetener have I got? We've got grain, but not that much. We don't have enough natural sweetener. Only got 96 for that. Yeah, I'd need a lot more. 100 sandwiches. That's steak and bread. That means no, I don't doubt very much if I got enough to actually do that. But it does make the case for, I think, yeah, we could probably make, I think the problem would be the bread. The coffee's purified water. I think I've got loads of natural stimulant. Let's have a look. And then again, yeah, we got loads of natural stimulant. Purified water from milk. Yeah, I think the problem I've got is grain. Yeah, that's very tempted, but I'm not going to be able to make them. It's worth knowing, though, that there are missions where we got food, which gives another dimension to food. I've got to get back into the ship now. This isn't going to be one of these things where I can't get into the ship. Yes, thank you, game. Well, it's worth a look. Again, these missions, it's almost like you need a spreadsheet of them. We visited the miracle station. We never had much luck with that. Let me just see. We got a miracle station, secure robot. Got a commercial starport. Have we ever visited a commercial starport? I think I have. I don't think I got very much from it. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe we'll just to finish the video off. I think what I'll do is I'm just going to check this out. Because it half rings a bell. So we're just going to we'll go and visit the commercial starport and see if they've got anything of interest in here. No, I don't think I've been here because you've got this is almost like it's for passengers. I think this is new as well. Kennick Station there. Is there anybody here who might be a bit of a trader? Access denied. Thank you, game. Yeah, I'm all queuing up. Modern life. You end up spending hours going through security and things like that. Oh, for the days when you could turn up about an hour before a flight was due to go. Got geological data, atmospheric data, planetary resource data. So he's selling that. I'm not sure if I've got anything in that. Oh, we got archaeological data. I wonder if he will do some trading on that. No, he's not. No archaeological data there. It's oh well, where did that go then? I mean, considering you're an airport terminal, you should be in the market for some booze. I must admit, I like this. Anyway, guys, this is where I'm going to leave it. Apologise that it's probably hasn't been as interesting as I was hoping it would be. What I will do off camera is pick up enough aluminium to fulfill the fists of Lara, explore maybe a little bit more round and see what I can find. Probably check out the other moons in this system for other resources. And in the next part, well, I've got no idea what, well, I've got no idea when I'm going to record it, and I also got no idea what I'm going to do. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.